We are here. Welcome. Thank you. If you are here, you are joining me long her with Mongoose Live. It is starting to get cold here in Fresno. I know it's really cold in Minnesota and it's probably cold everywhere else. And probably Fresno is going to be the last place to get cold. But every time it gets cold, it reminds me of one thing, and that's that New Year in Fresno is in fact coming up. We're in Fresno. We're in our 70s. The nights are starting to get cold. Having starting to have to put a jacket on. I'm meeting lots of new friends. New Year means Hmong music, Hmong concerts, Hmong parties. I know certain communities within the United States, your New Year has already began. The artists are touring and they're having a great time with you guys on stage. I mean, you guys on with them on stage and you guys on the dance floor. If you're here, then you know exactly what's going on. I'm doing a Mongoose session series on emerging artists, and so these are emerging artists that have caught my eye. They're spectacular people, all kind, very giving and willing to make themselves present to the community here. But today, my guest is none other than Kong Vue. He resides in Andover, Minnesota, and he's joining me here tonight. If you know him, then you know him. If you don't know him, then stick around so you can get to know him. 我叫做丹诺嘅朋友多學故，聽不到 guest 咯，不要抗vu，莫諾，唔使係一路路nhỏ用到丹諾嘅朋友，就係咗咗得咗咪㗎，咗咗說的不老太太太nhà la tay. Thank you for coming here. But ta shino nyoto sha Asia ma nyoho shao she poto kan tu thia. But yotene link to tono be friendly, say hi. And again, welcome to Mongoose Live. Please say hi. Let me know that you're here. I had new new uh, new new here. Bên mỗi chuyện con nu lì con nu Lee. She was here with me on Tuesday. We actually had a little bit of technical difficulty with Facebook. It was shutting off and on and off. I hope that it doesn't happen tonight. But if you were there, I sincerely apologize. We lost all of our viewers on Facebook, and the only ones viewing were those on YouTube. But that video is now available for viewing on the Mongoose page. If you're watching this, head on over there, and I'll show you in just a little bit also. But if you're watching, take one moment to please like and share, especially on your social media, so that Mongoose can grow. Especially if you support Mongoose, if you believe in Mongoose and what we're doing here, then please do share. Please subscribe to Mongoose on YouTube. It helps me to grow there. And if you're on YouTube, hit that notification button so that you know when I put something up. I have not been that, I do apologize. I have not been that active on YouTube as of late. So without further ado, we're going to take a little bit of a look at Kong. But actually, let's do a little bit of housekeeping first. Let's take a look at the current Mongoose site because I've got a lot really exciting things coming up. And to refresh my memory, I'm going to share the page with you guys momentarily right here. So if you haven't been, please do go on to the Hmongoose page. I just put up the full live session with new. It actually was 3 parts, and I put them together because Facebook kept shutting down. But if you were there, please support New. The little link is right here. Go to New Music 85, and you can help support her by following her. And if for those who don't know, the big announcement is we all have known if you're close to music, Hmong music scene, then you know the recent drama concerning some of our artists making interesting comments, to say the least. A really beautiful time to discuss Hmong music. I'm going to be joined by none other than PD Rock. He will be with me on Wednesday, November 2nd. We tried to make it sooner. We were about to do it last night. We decided not to do it because we did not make any formal announcement. But if you do want to see PD Rock's opinion on the Hmong music discussion and the whole entire tobacco issue of can you make a living off Hmong music and what should happen to Hmong music moving forward, then join me. You do not want to miss the talk on November 2nd. There's definitely some tea, but again, if you've seen my little rant on Hmong music, then you know that Mongoose tea is better than Hmong tea, and it tastes a whole lot better. So let's be productive. Let's discuss a little bit, and I will be joined by none other than PD Rock. Uh, my position on discussions and whatnot, I'll let you guys chew through this a little bit. I do have some other artists that will be joining me in the emerging artist series. We just had new on Tuesday night, and let's see if we can get here. My little post here. Probably not the most efficient way of doing this, but on Sunday, the day before Halloween, I will be joined by how probably none other than the Blue Devil himself, Ning Chuva. He'll be here. If you don't know who Blue Devil is, I found about Blue Devil when I interviewed Surprise, and Surprise um, had mentioned Blue Devil, and so I said, "Well, I'm Blue Devil. I don't know anything about it." I looked him up, and this guy's extremely talented. Also, I have let's see, right here. I'm going to be joined by John, also known as Swimming. He's a part of 93 East. John is a musician. He is an artist. He's also a producer. Really talented guy. He was in Singapore and he's probably in India right now. But he will be back in the States on November 2nd. And I tell him, well, John, let's go live November 3rd. So John will be joining me as an emerging artist on November 3rd. And tonight we have none other than Kong Vue. The artists that I have not formally put up are I will be joined by Generation Boys from the Midwest, Martin and Peter. I don't have the date off the top of my head, and I will also be joined by GY Yang. So GY will also be here, but we have not. GY has a crazy schedule. We have not picked a date yet, but that's what's going on Hmongoose. So as an update, if you want to keep an eye out on what's going to be happening, we will be joined by many artists. Some of them I have not announced yet. There might be also more too. There are some sleeper artists that I have not mentioned yet. I'm trying to get it worked out, and hopefully it works out. But let's take, for those who don't know Kong, let's take a quick look at Kong's page. I found this is probably the easiest way to, rather than just talk about it, why don't I show you? And so for those who don't know Kong, this is Kong's page here. If you like what Kong is doing, then please do support Kong. You can find him on Facebook. And he's got some really cool stuff coming up. He's working on some music videos, some collaborations. One of them here. I won't spoil it. You guys go and watch it. And of course, he's joined by me tonight. He's working on a really cool project, one specifically called Tao Lon Konyo, which involves a lot of traditional wear. In my discussion with him, it's this one here. He's been working on it for quite a bit of time, and he'll talk more when he's up on the camera. He's watching right now, but he's got a lot of really cool projects. He's actually releasing a brand new song tonight, probably literally right after this discussion. Probably I'll let him speak to that, and he's going to give us a special treat on Hmongoose Live. We're going to be the first people to officially listen to the instrumental track, not the actual vocals and whatnot. But if you want to hear the vocals and whatnot, you're going to have to pay attention and follow Kong. But Kong again joins us all the way from Andover. Joins me in Fresno, all the way from Andover. And so, without further ado, let's say hi to Kong. If you're here, do please say hi. We've got Dua Ya here from Jamong. Dua's always here. Dua, right? So I got hey Dua, free promotion for you. And Dua is a longtime Hmongoose watcher, and he's here. And if you want to visit Dua, go to jamong.com. That said, Kong, how are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you for inviting me tonight.
Well, it's a pleasure to have you. I've been seeing a lot of your material online, and I'm always struck by how incredibly positive you are, and you clearly love music so much, and it exudes you. You're an extremely talented. I guess I could say young man. I guess I'm a middle-aged man. I guess you could say that. That's fair to say.
Thank you.
Incredibly talented young man. You are a composer. You compose music. You also do vocal coaching. You're also a videographer. I'm talking too much. You tell us about you.
All right. Hello guys. My name is Kong Vue. You can just call me Kong. I've been doing music for about 5 years. Um, I've been doing like since 2018 or between 2019 that until now,
Mm-hmm.
and I've been able to sing. And the first start off, I was able to sing because back in the days, I did not like singing like
Mm.
Christina Hui Moa. So
What
I
turned
just
you over to liking Hmong?
uh, that was because one of my brothers was kept saying like, oh, you just been singing like a lot of American songs. How about you just start like moving on to like Hmong music? So
Mm.
uh, I took my best to like listen through some like old classic, like for example, like Guli or
Mm-hmm.
Shami or who else from like other legend singers, and I was able to like inspire from the music. I was like, oh, that I'm going no more. The dollars so it's like
Mm.
it has very good like basic story, but has very good deep meanings. So
Yeah.
then that's what inspired me to do Hmong music.
Mm.
And then after that, I was able to like just practice my own, and then for about at least maybe I just say 3 or 2 years of my
Mm.
music journey. So then I was able to just start off easy. So
Mm.
and then I asked a couple of friends to see if they like my music or like just like my voice, you know. So then I sent like a couple like example like Mo music or like American music, and then they're like, "Oh, okay, your voice seems very good. How about you
Mm.
try out other stuff?" You know. So I tried like other stuff like uh, let me see. Besides like American or Mo music, I started to listen to like let's say Bollywood or Korean music, Thai music. You know, but I can't speak those language. Like Korean, Thai, all that stuff. So
Yeah.
yeah, but I was just able to like learn something new from like music. So yeah.
Very nice. So, what would you um how would you describe your music?
My music, I would describe it as like, I like it more like ballad. I like it more like R&B and more soul and let me see, what else do I like? Oh, like 90s music and like retro music. So yeah, something like it's
You know
just
what's
very.
really interesting? A lot of young people, you guys like I'm finding a lot of Hmong people they like Hmong classic music, which is I think is awesome. And you guys like music from the 90s. I don't know what it is, but young people really like music of my generation when I was your age. Actually, when I was your age, that's what well actually a little younger you, but that's what I was listening to. So that's really cool. Very nice. Very nice. So Hmong kind of like retro Hmong classic music. I think that's accurate. You've got one song out already.
Mhm,
We'll take a look at that in a little bit.
mhm.
Um, you also do videography. How long have you been doing that?
So videography, I started to do. I would say 20. I would just say last year, 2021, because after I did one of my song, which is called "Gobundoku."
Uh-huh.
So the videographer that I hired, which was one of my good friends, Goya from Hmong Revolution. So that's in that project, he did the song for me, and then half through like the middle of the project, I was couldn't able to find any videographers, and then I asked him if he'd like
Mm,
to be my videographer. And then on the day when we went to go film, he did a lot of like amazing work. And then I was
mm,
just like, wow, like how can you able to manage and have patience for this? And he's like, like after doing for a long time, you get used to it and have the patience to do it. So, and then after throughout the whole day, then I just kept thinking like, oh my god, how does he do it? And then I was able to look at his work or his music, and it just inspired me. And then after that, I just able to find that, oh, I have my own camera too. So then I started testing it out, and then I started to buy like new equipment for the camera to play with. So and then I have a good friend of mine, to able to be to be at this part project with me to like how to work with camera, how to work with photos sessions, anything with that's along with videographer or photography. And then we've been practicing for like I would say about 2 years. And then yeah, so I start off to do my own videography work or photography. So yeah.
Very nice. Very nice. Um, so multi-talented. Tell us about your song that you had come out about this time last year. So that was Kapon Yoku, right?
Yeah. Uh, so that song, which basically is about jungle and pizza that you have a woman that has been like buying day, and after she come back, like you want to ask like, do you miss me and do you remember all the things we did, and uh, just to like tell her like how much you miss her and how much you love her ever since she's gone. So yeah.
Did you compose this song yourself? Hi, so let's say hi to Pal. Pal's here. He's watching from California, and then also
Hello.
Sang is here too from also California from Sacramento.
Hello, Sing.
What was your creative process like when writing this?
So basically is that start with this song, it was inspired from a Thai song, and since before like the New Year start of 2022, I was thinking like, oh, what's something that should able to bring people to bring like refresh music, you know? So then I thought like, oh, you know what? So let me like let me see how to like recreate the song again, and then I was able to like make it in my own like version and my own lyrics. And then after that, I had a couple like trouble with how to write lyrics to. Then I have Goya, which I mentioned, to help me to correct all my lyrics and see how it is and if it makes sense. So then after that, when we're done, I was able to like, oh, okay, um, the Luhan, the Jinlu, starting to make sense with me. So then after that, I just started to like how to like bring all the storyboard like almost show that how can I make this music video be like this in each scenes. So it took me a while to like uh process this project because like it is very hard because like I don't know if I was able to like make it just like a solo version like where who the king huh and just like okay that music video huh. But then after
Mm.
that I contact Duozi and her dance team when they did their song Bay, and I was like, oh my god, they're a very good dancer, and I was
Mm.
able to find any good dancer at all. So I was like, you know what? Um, Let me ask them if they will are they available to dance. So then
Mm.
I contact Dorothy if she is able to contact her team or her friends to be part of my project, and they say yes. So I was able to have a full group the first time because I
Mm.
was like, oh, I gusto mo like buy like grew like a very big group to
Mm.
be to do like this project with. So I was able to be contacted and contact my videographer, and we were able to do all this project together. And I was just so happy that I created this. So yeah.
Very nice. Let's take a look at it, but let's hi to some friends. So we got Sun here, Sun Lore from Nyalate. So told you see Sun, hai lu me kan dao su de shi mong mi ga je hai lu me kan dao su ko zo sa li ja ya de lên từ xa của hai lu mong lo hai tao ý à de
Yeah.
shi chủ yếu thì cái này sau đó đâu sau chat rồi sau mong chỉ tế mong này phiền đôi là sau mi ga chỉ lưu chỉ kia mu mi hai lu mi ga su nên số sa li ja đó. But Sun Lore is from Neo Dupongu, another producer. I should interview Sun Lore. That'd be
Oh
interesting. All
yeah.
the way from Vietnam. I wonder if that would Sun. Maybe one of these days I'll interview Sun. But watch out. Thank you for watching us all the way from Vietnam, Nhalate. And we've got none other than Aiden Tao here. Aiden's watching us. So congratulations to Aiden for finishing Moto America, sixth place, hard fought battle. Aiden's got some huge announcements. My mouth is shut. I'll let Aiden and Cali Shine, his team, announce it. But again, Aiden's here. Thanks for joining us tonight, Aiden.
Thank you,
So
Aiden.
let's take a look at this video. If you haven't seen this video again, then you can find it on YouTube. It's called Kopon Yoku. Kong, I'm gonna have you talk through the video a little bit.
All right.
So if anyone link this up on video without hai lu you're gonna have to watch it on your own time. But I'm gonna get, because I have Kong here. Then Kong Gama give us the walkthrough about the song. And oh boy, here they come. Here comes John. John, you're in India, I think. Thank you for joining us in India. I don't even know what time it is in India right now, but join us. John will be with me on November 3rd, the day after he lands back on this in the US. Okay, let's go. Let's take a look at this. All right, give us the walkthrough. Where are you guys filming at, Kong?
We filmed this at Apple Cherry location. It was like it has like statue like oh yeah, it has like statue of where, I don't know, just like American God Museum in Oz, and then I was like, oh, this is a good place to film, and it has like very good like garden fields everywhere, and I was like, okay, this is a good place to go film. So then I took a day to go over there and to see how everything goes, and then I was able to like step up my game a little bit to like find each location, like, oh, which location is the good place to film this at and film this where it is. So yeah.
Who did the videography? It looks great.
It's by Goya from Moon Revolution.
Yeah, really nice. Very cute. Kong, you look like you're tall. How tall are you?
I'm 6'1".
You're 6'1"?
Yeah.
Jeez, you're huge. Tall.
Yeah.
Very nice. Wow, 6'1".
Yeah. And I forgot to mention, that's one of my good friend, Mayna. After I was able to find everybody, I was like, oh, since I'm talking about like a loved one that I miss so much, there should be an actress in this video. So then I was able to find her. I didn't know her at all. Then I just like contact someone that was a good friend of mine to contact her and see like, oh, you'll be able to be doing acting in this music video. And she said yes. So yeah. And she was really nice and really kind, and was really patient through this project as well. So.
Very nice, very nice. How long did it take you guys to film this music video?
First, start off on the beginning is that it took me 2 months to like do the music, composing everything, and then the music video of the filming, it takes about a day to film, but then the whole like bringing everyone together was about a month, so to practice.
A month, wow. Yeah. Very nice. So Doki there, obviously.
Yeah.
Beautiful as always. We've got KPH saying here. She's here to say hi to you. You were recently with her, I saw that.
Oh yeah.
Thanks for joining us, KPH.
Yeah. Thank you, Cam, for joining.
Now, where is this shot at?
It was by the same location, but they have like a stairs, like a rail through the highway. It's like on top, and then people were able to like walk through the hall rail now. So it's like almost like a hallway, like a glass hallway or something. So yeah, it was pretty cool.
So we are chatting it up on here. If you're you guys got to watch it on your own time. But this is the only time that Kong has with me, so I'm gonna have him walk it through. Where did you record the music?
So during that time, I was not able to do my at my studio at home. So now I asked Go to able to compose music, like producing, and then go over there at his house to uh, record my vocal in it. So yeah. But other than that, he's a pretty good producer because he was the first one like teaching me through my vocal and bringing new things to bring my vocal into life. So yeah.
Very nice. I think he
Mhm.
did an excellent job.
Mhm.
Everything was really clean, sharp. The color was beautiful.
Mhm.
Man, 第九种告示，what do I gotta say? So
Yeah.
nice. So John is in India. I think he says it's 7 o'clock in the morning right now. So very nice. And yeah, it's Kim. Yep, Kim. Um, Kim is hilarious. I love her stuff.
Yeah, I love her videos. She's so funny.
Yeah, she's got a really kind heart. Let's see here, and then we've got Chris Chase from Seattle saying "Pho lo go uh go bong." Okay, go bong. I don't know. He's saying,
Yeah, I don't
pho.
know what he's talking about.
Oh, he's saying "Kono." What do you prefer? I think he meant to say "Pho lo go bong." That's
Oh,
what he's saying.
so it's
Chase
I would say kapong. Yeah.
go bong.
Mhm.
Nice, nice, nice. I think I agree with you. Really
Oh
good
really?
pho against really good kopong, man. I think I'm a kopong kind of guy too.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Sometimes like I see my parents eat a lot of photos. I'm like, oh, it's not really appetizing. Sometimes I'm like, I prefer kapong. So yeah.
Very nice. And Gao Lao says
Yeah.
hi. Thank you for
Oh,
joining us.
Gonju. Yeah.
Okay, so very good. Um, what do you got going on now? What's cooking in your kitchen? What's going? What are you? What projects are you working on?
Right now, I am just about to finish Gujango on Dao with my friend Payne.
Uh huh.
So, and then after that, I'm going to like cool down a bit to able to work on my album that I am planning to do for next year or the next 2 years that I'm able to get done the album and release it. So yeah, and
Very
then
nice.
the new song that I told you about um, is that's also promoting of what's coming up on my album too. So it's like promoting from what's coming up.
Very
Uh,
nice. Very nice. We got some people that here that are absolutely mad dogging us. Kong, they're mad dogging us. So number
uh,
one, Gongju is having Kopong right now. That's how
yeah,
good Kopong is.
yeah.
Kopong over pho all
Email,
day.
no, send it to us.
But Mala says you're both wrong. Have either of you had really good pho? Okay, so this is the best pho that I've had. So I think the best pho that you can get is in San Jose, California, where all the Vietnamese are. There's little. I haven't had. You would think that the pho is really good
Mhm.
in little Saigon down south too, right? But the best pho I've had is in San Jose. Mala, if you don't agree, then you tell me where to go. And if you think it's at your house, and invite me to your house. Um, Gao Ji Va says, "Hi Kong, how are
Yeah, hi
you?"
Gucci. Yeah.
That's a little heart sign there. And the story says, "Hi Long Kong, Pho guy here." Pho's not bad. It's not that Pho's bad. It's just that Kapong's
Yeah.
better. Okay, let's see here. Your biggest fan here to support
Oh,
you.
thank you. Yeah.
Very nice. Make it at home, man. You know what? Okay, so we just go on a tangent because like Kim, food is that important. We can stop everything. We can discuss about food. If you guys saw KPH's new song, then you know what I'm talking about. People gotta eat. People
Yeah.
gotta eat. And yeah. So Carl, check this out. My mom makes this kabong.
Uh-huh.
We call it heart attack kabong because it's so oily. If the oil does
Uh-huh.
not float on top, your kabong is not legit. The oil's got to float on top, and then it's got to. You can't if you can see you can see through your kabong juice. If you can see through, is good. But when you can't see through, that's how you know that you got quality. And man, I'm like, we call it heart attack kabong because if you die from it, then it was worth it. So
Yeah.
that's what we call heart attack kabong.
Mhm.
But yeah, we absolutely we make it at home. Make it at home. Actually, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if you can get good coupon. A lot of people don't make coupons. So that's the problem.
Yeah, I feel like tell people like, well, fun. I think that's more new popular more than Capone one, because like
Yeah.
usually like whenever I have like family events or like just like relatives events, it's like everything's just about pho, and it's like there's no Capone. So yeah.
We getting an offer right now, Kong. I invite you guys to my house for my pho, my wife's coupon. So endless story. I believe he is from Vegas. So is that right? I think Elvis is in Vegas right now. So hey, Kong, you want to go to Vegas? We'll go to his
I've
house for
never been
free.
there, but I always want to. So,
Yeah, so very good. Well, let's get back on track here. Get back on track. So you'll be working on an album next year.
yes.
Um, you've got music that's coming out again. Zhang Gao at the very end. If you want to listen to his track, then Kong's gonna release the music track first time here tonight ever. He loves Mongoose Live that much. He's allowing us to listen, and the fans and viewers and audience and friends here. Um, and so we're gonna listen to the instrumental only. And you gotta wait a little bit later tonight when he releases it on his site.
Mm,
But
mhm,
and he's gonna show us in a little bit.
yeah,
Um, but Kong, if you had here's a question that they were asking new. I'll ask you.
mhm.
If there was one artist that you could collab with, let's make it a Hmong artist. If there was one Hmong artist you could collab with, who would that be?
Oh, that's a hard question. Usama, I would say you're a Gulia to a one player. So yeah, yeah,
Uh
yeah,
oh, Noon Plilo.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Wow,
Gulia,
very
yeah.
nice. What is it about him?
Um, cause like when everyone was a child, always like watching this movie, like the number one Mo movie is Numplaya, because like it's just that it's such a good story, and then he does music on the side and then I have I have like I think two or three of his the VHS like tapes of his album. So yeah, I was like
Man,
watching when
you
I
are
was a
old
child.
school. Kong, you're 20, right?
Yeah, I'm
Dang,
20.
you're old school. What's a
Yeah.
20? What business does a 20-year-old have talking about VHS? Good lord.
I don't
Okay.
know, cause like when I was old, we have like bunch of VHS like Sato or like
Man, that's a good
jamming
stuff.
like just any like legend artists like the movie had the songs on. So I have a lot of like cassette.
Karen's is fight all
Yeah,
day
on
long.
oh,
I question if Karen has ever had good Kopong. That's why.
yeah.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right.
But other
So
than that, yeah, it's just that his song when I listen to, I think Rango Bachukan Ziwangonya. It's also on my YouTube page. I cover it. I love that song because like Tonu Huang, like he's singing out from his heart, and it has like very good meaning to whoever he's singing to, and the way how he writes his song is just like it just hits in the spot. So yeah.
very nice.
Mhm.
So I can't tell who this is, but they say hi long, hi Kong, hi long. What a fun manga series. Yes, absolutely. So
Yeah.
here's the thing. This is the emerging artist series. I'm trying to meet young artists before they get too big. I can't get a hold of them more. But yeah, I want to help promote Hmong artists, young artists, or not young, not necessarily young, but emerging artists, to help them, get their career moving along. And I want to meet them before they get too famous. So that's exactly what we do here. Um, why don't we? Well, I don't know. Maybe it's time for us to listen to it. And then what time do you think you're going to release it tonight?
Maybe around 10 or 11 around there. So yeah,
Your time, 10 or 11.
yeah,
So it is about 9 o'clock your time now. So in about an
yeah.
hour or so.
Hmm.
All right, cool. I don't know. Let's see. For all the people who are talking about pho, give me your good pho locations, okay? You got to tell me. You can't just say good pho. You have to say good
Yeah.
pho where. I already told you where the best kopong is. Comes from the hands of my mom. This heart attack
Yeah.
Kabong, which I wish I could share with the world, but I can't because only she can make it. Um, but that being said, let us in the comments. Let Kong and I
Mm,
know where we can
yeah.
challenge our Kabong preferences with your pho preferences.
Yeah.
Tell us some locations. Oh, Kong, hey, have you been to California?
Yes, I've been 2 times.
Um, okay, so if you, I know where the best Nava is. I can tell you
Hmm.
that hands down, where you can buy it anytime. There's a place. If you look on my page, is called the Papaya Lady in Merced. Yo thì
Oh.
có chả chế nè, có một đồ hồng Merced nè.
Hmm.
I'm not saying other Nava is not good, but if you in Merced go to the Papaya Lady near, I think Leon Blanc.
Oh, I think I
Um,
heard of
it's
that.
it's a little hole in the wall shop in the back of like a convenience store. You walk in the
Uh-huh.
store, it's like Mexican meat on the right, and she's in the back. It's like the weirdest place, but they're so nice. You're gonna come back. You're gonna go back to that store for two reasons. Number one, because the Nava is that good, and the papaya is good too. But the Nava is especially good, and because they're so nice, they're the nicest people you'll ever meet. So
That's
you drive through, pass by this little town called Merced, go to this place called the Papaya Lady. You have to know where to find it, kind of. But man, her papaya is good, but her Nava is very, very special. I would say it's almost at the rank of heart attack Nava. It's worth it. That's what we call heart attack food in my family.
yeah.
So
Another
yes.
thing I do want to say is
Hmm.
that back to pho is that I say
Yeah,
it's
we're
more
just
better if you
talking
do.
food now.
We're
Yeah,
just talking about food now, but I say if you do pho or kapong at home and like just homemade, I say it's a little bit more better to like eat it and you have fun with your family,
yeah,
and I would say you save more money too than go on site eat it. So we'd rather make it
yeah.
more homemade. You know?
Homemade pho. My family, we're okay at pho, but we don't get good restaurant pho. But
Oh,
um, I don't know, maybe that's my bias. But yes, pho, good pho nine. I have to check that out on Kings Canyon. That's a new place because I've lived in Fresno. I've never heard of that place, but I don't go around looking for pho either. To tell you the truth. Greetings, fellas. Good pho here in Omaha, Nebraska. Go to iPho on Bellevue Avenue. Omaha, Nebraska. Uh, uh, so I might be coming to Nebraska because my godson is at Nebraska doing his law school. So I don't
oh,
know. I
that's
might
pretty
take you up
cool.
on that. I might just take you up on that. Yeah, Team Merced,
Merced.
yes. Um, except I moved away from home, and someone says hi to Long and Kong. Kong, why don't we
Oh,
listen to the song? Tell us about the song though. Oh, that the title in itself is very clear, but tell us about what made you write that song and what makes
okay.
it special.
So Zhanggonan is that is it's actually the first song that I ever write. Like I put more effort than I did with Gopunzoku because like it's about like there's so many let's just say like there's so many guys or like like you like como shit like you really love someone that you really like, but then từ các từ Hồng Kông like nếu mà nghĩ tuổi, but you just want to be there on the side to like make sure she's happy and whatever she's dealing with, you're there to make her happy. You're there like to do like let's just say she doesn't like the guy that she's with anymore, and she come back and really realize that oh, that person that used to be there all the time with me is the right one for me. So and it's also
That's real.
based.
That's
Yeah,
that's real love.
yeah.
That's a love that endures all. That's the love that. Oh man, that's like friend zone turned to love zone.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's the
Yeah.
deepest, most patient love. That's the love that I could not do. That was
So,
not for me. That
yeah.
was not for me at
Hmm.
all.
Yeah, because it's
But
like another thing that in this story is that something inspired from me as well as like
mhm,
based on a true story that like Gumo like Punya or it's like family like they've been doing with just so many things in their life that oh like or I just didn't get her because I want to make her happy, all that stuff. And I want everybody to feel that 약간 후회한 건 they'll go through let's just say to your crush or your loved one that you never got a chance to tell her, and you got to tell her now because that during that time just didn't want to tell you because you already with someone, but you're telling your true feeling to the person you really love. So
Man, all that heartache.
uh
I can't relate that to you guys no more. I found the one that I love in my life, but all you guys, man, you're 6'1", you're good looking, buff guy. You should have no problems finding a good girl for
uh
you.
yeah.
Chase, good music is only as good as the food you eat it with. We love your comments.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Vu Victory says, "Nice coming. Let's hang out. I'll introduce you to Little Mall community." I just to let you know, because you're saying that, I might really take you on that offer because I eventually will come to Nebraska. I might try to drag Kong along with me too because he's a little closer than I am. Nebraska. I don't know why my my username is face. This Trisha. Trisha. Oh, is this Trisha Vang?
Hopefully
Trisha.
it's Trisha.
Trisha, how are you? Okay, very nice. Trisha, you said that you weren't a musician. You very much are a musician. Son down, you're a musician. Don't be hiding. Don't be reclassifying yourself. Um, Karen's totally in love with this 6 foot guy in front of me. Oh man, I can't help it. You love Kong. Nong Zhong. Oh, okay. I don't know what that means.
Nyajong.
Um, oh, Nya Zhong. Oh man, you Hmong people, funny Hmong
Yeah.
lady. Can't wait to hear your track drop. We're gonna show the instrumental in just one sec, and then he'll show the full track at a 10 o'clock Central Time, 8 o'clock our time. Keep it up. This is Hmongoose Live is all about encouraging artists. Kong, whatever you do, don't stop. A lot of people stop before they make it. Do not stop. Okay, the Hmong Anonymous page has some crazy stories that can inspire some music too. I'm not gonna even tempt myself with that in this Elvis. His name is Elvis, by the way.
Oh.
Sounds good, brother. You guys are welcome. Very good. Um, let's 45 minutes in, brother. Let's take a listen to it. Oh no, Trisha's ranting at me now. Let's take a listen to it. But thank you, Long. I am just a girl who loves to sing. I don't consider myself a singer. What a liar! It's on Dahlo, right, Kong? Trisha is
Yeah.
so BSing us. Trisha, if you want, so here I'm gonna spill Trisha's bean. Here, people wanted Hmong tea. I'll give you Hmong tea right now. I've been asking Trisha to go live with me. Nichika. Maybe this is
Oh.
why. Maybe she has this internal thing where she says, "I'm not a singer and artist." No, you are, Trisha. Come on, let's talk. But I'm thankful for all the fans around the world. I'm a fan of you, Long Hmongoose. Oh, thank you so much, Trisha. One of these days, when you fess up to what you are, or if you do now, come and join me, Mongoose Live. There's been some drama, Trisha, and I don't think it's been drama, but people are making it drama. But Trisha, blessings and best wishes to you and everything that you do. Yeah, Kong, bring back the '90s vibe.
Oh,
Loving it. Okay, let's. Any last statements, and then what I'll do is I'll play the song. We'll close it out. Kong, if you want to talk during the song, you can too.
yes.
Because I don't have the full song, but if you want to sing on top of it, Kong, you can sing on top of it live.
Well, technically, it's the audio, so we're showing a whole. So yeah. So
Okay, all right, here we go. Any last things you want to say to the folks watching you right now?
I just want to say thank you to all my fans, friends, or family. If you guys are here, I want to say thank you for supporting my music and just been watching my music video the last 5 years of my music journey that I've been doing to for you guys just to keep it watching and just like maybe get inspired or just loving it, you know. So I want to say thank you for supporting me so much that I was not able to become the person I am today and or become a singer until today, that you guys really see the potential of my effort, of my work, you know. So I want to say thank you again. So yeah.
All right, Kong, I just gotta say this because I know that you're 6'1". Do you fight for yourself? Because you could be a bodyguard. You could be Trisha's bodyguard or something. Protect
No.
Trish from all the bad guys.
Yeah.
All right, very good. Thank you too for joining us. If you're here, 我创造只海到有朋友，每个day， California, Minnesota, Nebraska. Everyone's kind of here. 我创造有朋友，西孔，孔哥倫比蒙提講啦。
Yes, Gunbei or Gong, but then my full name is Gongping, but it's
Gongpeng.
that I don't. I had like bad experience with that name. It's like I just didn't like it, so I'm just like, oh, I just changed it to Gong only, so it's just
Gong.
Kong. So yeah.
So 我知道那时候都讲一古的讲嘛咯，只系样样不得说的，伢啦的，太的。Thank you so much for being here, and we're gonna listen to the song here. Let me pull it up. Okay, let's see here. Totally Thai vibe.
Yep. So
I'm gonna turn it down just a little bit so we could talk.
right.
Anybody that wants to hear the full thing clear, then you gotta listen to the full track when it comes out in about an hour.
Yep.
Sounds like music from a Thai drama.
Yes.
Oh, there's audio. You
Yeah.
sent me the audio version.
Yeah, I seen the audio.
Okay, so there it is. I thought it was an instrumental. You sent the full version.
So, sorry.
So full first time ever to play the full song is on Hmongoose Live. Oh, thank you so much for releasing it on Hmongoose Live.
Yeah. Well, it's good to let the fan hear a little bit of it. So yeah.
Is it loud, or should I turn it up loud, more or down?
I say put down like a little up, like one more
Down a
volume.
little,
Up a little bit.
up a little.
Yeah.
That's as loud as it goes. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, guys. So. Yeah, this song took me about 13 months to finish it. Yeah. So basically about a year.
I can already see the music video for this.
Yes. Like what Salaban then on so yeah.
Karen likes it. She loves it.
Thank you. Yeah, this song, it was basically the same projects that I did with Bo and Document because I was working 2 songs at the same time. So it gives me a little bit of stress to work on it, but I was able to have patience to work along with those 2. So yeah. Oh, thank you.
That's it. 你攞講上嗰個嘅出到博佢嘅，he's gonna release in an hour. 你到出到1 hour 嘅，I guess my video will go live. It'll go up on Hmongoose or Hmong or my YouTube page. And 你哋到出到someone you could skip to the end of our live session and you can listen to it again.
Yeah.
Kong, true blessing to be here with you, to be talking
thank you
to
so
you. Much success to you. I hope that we can connect again. And if you ever want to release a song and you want to if you want it to be released on Hmongoose Live, it'd be my pleasure to facilitate that.
All right.
But thank you so much, and people are loving it already. Look, very catchy. Love the song. And Sun, even see Sun Lao from Vietnam is here.
Yeah.
He's saying "Nhớ Zhong Ngo."
Yeah. Now,
Yes,
yeah.
Kong, blessings to you.
Yeah.
I will see you in the Facebook social media world. Uh, for for those the emerging artists are still coming up. I've got next will be Blue Devil on this Sunday, and then I will have PD Rock on Wednesday to talk about all the drama, the Hmong Tea. If Trish is still here, and then we'll be talking on John will be on Thursday, and then we're gonna have Generation Boys, GY, and then oh my head is blanking. If I forgot
Yeah.
you, tell that sleep. And then we may have more emerging artists coming out too. So really fun, completely relaxed. My friend Kong, have a good night. 先知道啊。